Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Panther Nation, Pantherologists. You know what it is. It is my latest mock draft. Another one due to some trade scenarios, some rumors. So, possibility of this could be happening tomorrow. I'll have another one for you tomorrow before the draft starts. And then I might be going live tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. I don't know what's going on. I'm kind of on a little family vacation with my girlfriend and her family. So, and I'm working at the same time, and I'm doing this for y'all, so lots going on right now. Anyways, before we get into today's video, as I always ask, pound that like button. You don't know how much it means to me, how much support it shows for my channel. Pound the subscribe button if you haven't already, especially if you're a Panther fan or an NFL fan, or you just like what I put out there, the content that I put out. That helps out so much, guys. Like I said, we are on a road to 1,000. And I'm also doing a giveaway if I reach 1,000. And how that giveaway works is I reach 1,000 subscribers. The person that guesses the number between 1 and 1,000, and you comment down below with the number you think, then I will be giving you away a Panthers jersey of your choice. Really, I'm trying to keep it as a current player or draft pick kind of person. And I will send it. I will buy it. I will send it to you, and you'll receive it. And all you have to do is you have to send me your address if you're the winner. Send me your size, and it'll get sent to you. And then at the end of the video, I always ask my audience to comment down below, let me know what you think, and click that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the new videos. All right. So my latest mock draft for the Carolina Panthers, and it has to do with a trade scenario that possibly we could be seeing as well. I've already done one with the New England Patriots. Now this one is with the Washington football team. So let's go ahead and get into this bad boy of a video. So the Carolina Panthers trade the number 8th overall pick to the Washington football team for the number 19th overall pick, the 74th pick overall, a first round pick overall in 2022, and a 4th round pick in 2022. Then, without further ado, the 19th overall pick, we go with Greg Newsome, the corner out of Northwestern. He's 6 foot and a quarter. He weighs about 192 pounds. He's a nice sized corner with a terrific feel for coverage. Feisty, mixes it up with receivers, competes defending the pass, quick flipping his hips in transition, fluid pedaling in reverse, and rarely challenged by opponents. He's quick to read and diagnose, instinctive, and gets his head back around to locate the ball. He possesses a nice move to the throw and solid ball skills. But he possesses average long playing speed and does not play to his 40 time. Newsome was a terrific cornerback at Northwestern the past 2 seasons and has the skill to start at the next level. Now, speed is a concern through Newsome. Should be able to play in a bump and run or even zone scheme. Next, I went with the 39th overall pick. I took Walker Little, the offensive tackle out of Stanford. He's 6'7" and weighs about 313 pounds. Now, this guy is a dominant left tackle, prospect who had his 2019 campaign cut short by injury, then chose to opt out of last season. He's tall, athletic, and displays terrific footwork and pass protection. Intelligent, plays terrific vision, quickly picks up stunts or blitzes, active with his hands, keeps his feet moving, and keeps his head on a swivel. Smooth and fluid, pulling across the line of scrimmage, easily moves around the field, possesses great blocking range, quick to the second level, redirects to the linebackers, and works blocks. But he must improve his run blocking, and he overextends into blocks on occasion. But he's more of a finesse blocker than any overpowering lineman. Little was already a highly considered left tackle prospect entering the 2019 season until his year was cut short by injury after the first game. He possesses the size, mobility, and footwork necessary to play left tackle in the NFL. The Little must get his game back on track and show little rust after 2 years away from the field. Alright, so the next pick we're going to be talking about here, the 73rd overall pick, Hunter Long, tight end out of Boston College. He's 6'5" and weighs about 254 pounds. Now, he's a nice sized tight end with a reliable game, fluid and natural as a pass catcher. Nicely makes the reception on crossing patterns and adjusts to grabs the inerrant pass in stride. Tracks the pass in the air, displays terrific focus, concentration, and holds on to the catch after big hits. Uses his hands to separate from defenders and extends to make the reception away from his frame. Plays with excellent balance with body control, knows where he is on the field, and uses the sidelines well. Possesses outstanding block vision, keeps his head on a swivel, and looks for someone to hit. He stays square and seals defenders from the action. Now, he shows limited play speed and doesn't stretch the seam. Must improve his play strength and finish blocks. Now, Long was a consistent and reliable tight end for Boston College and has a game that translates well to the NFL. He's not flashy, nor is he a true playmaker, but he's a natural pass catcher who holds his own as a blocker. I believe Long can develop into a starting NFL tight end, though he'll never make big plays down the field. Alright, next, with the 74th overall pick, Quinn Menarez, the offensive lineman out of Wisconsin Whitewater. He's 6'3", 320 pounds. Now, I know it's a small school, but he was a dominant small school blocker who has been on the rise since January. Built low to the ground, bends his knees, blocks with leverage, explosive at the point, strong, and dominates opponents or controls them at the point. Gets movement, run blocking, seals defenders from the action, or engulfs them altogether. He keeps his feet moving, works his hands, blocks with nasty attitude, shows the ability to adjust, picks up the blitzes or speed rushers, keeps his head on a swivel, and is a smart as well as tough. He's a little top heavy, not overly effective in motion, not a true zone blocking lineman, but he was a dominant small school blocker who took it to another level at the Senior Bowl and dominated every day of practice. He's a true power gap lineman who can line up at guard or center and comes with a large upside. He's a determined prospect who I believe will be starting in the NFL by the end of his rookie season. Next, with the 113th overall pick, I took Jalen Darden, the wide receiver out of North Texas. Now, he's 5'7.5", and he's 175 pounds. So he's a 3-year starter who impacted the university as both a receiver and return specialist. Smooth releasing off the line of scrimmage and quickly gets in and out of breaks, then separates from defenders. Uses the sidelines well. He knows where he is on the field and plays with excellent body control. He extends his hands, exposing himself to the big hit, snatches the ball out of the air, and displays good hand-eye coordination. Comebacks to the ball, competes to come away with difficult reception, and nicely adjusts to the inerrant throws. He makes the reception in stride, and he displays himself as a solid vertical threat. So effectively uses blocks everywhere on the field and works to pick up positive yardage whenever the ball is in his hands. He shows solid run after the catch skill and the ability to create his own yardage. But he does lack height and that possesses mismatch problems. He also lacks a true second gear and a home run hitting speed and he has small hands. Darden was incredibly productive at the college level, but comes with size limitation. He's a slot receiver who's the best off the line of scrimmage or in motion before the snap and will lend a hand as a punt returner. Alright, next pick. The 151 overall pick, I went with Jonathan Marshall, the defensive lineman out of Arkansas. He's 6'3", 317 pounds. Now, athletic one-gap defensive tackle with a scheme versatility. Now, he fires off the snap with a great first step, plays with great pad level, and consistently gets leverage on opponents. Explosive up the field, quickly gets his hands into blockers and keeps his feet moving. Displays good change of direction skills with the ability to immediately alter his angle of attack. Plays with balance, moves well about the field, and flashes pass rush skill. But he does lack great bulk. Played out of position at nose tackle for Arkansas last season. Was consistently hung up by blocks. Easily knocked off balance or from his angle of attack by the initial hit. Moderately productive throughout his college career. But Marshall is an athletic defensive lineman with a large upside. But he must improve his strength and increase his production to have a chance of sticking at the next level. Next pick I want to talk about here is the 193rd overall pick, and that is Derek Forrest, the safety out of Cincinnati. Now, he's 6 foot, and he's 200 pounds. He's a 3-year starter and a solid safety with poor size and play speed, but effectively reads and diagnoses the action, keeps plays in front of him, and works well with cornerbacks in pass defense. Takes proper angles to the action, fires upfield, gives effort defending the run, displays a solid burst to the ball out of his plant, sells out to make plays, and brings down ball carries in the open field. But he lacks long speed and lateral speed, and he's late getting to the sidelines and coverage. Forrest was a terrific defensive back at the college level, but lacks NFL play speed. He's a dime safety whose career hinges on special teams. Last but not least, the 222nd overall pick, I went with Jamar Jefferson, halfback out of Oregon State. He's 5'10", 206 pounds. Now, he's a 3-year starter who posted a career best of 1,380 yards rushing and 12 touchdowns as a freshman. And an explosive ball carrier who grinds it out on the inside, also displaying the speed to run to daylight. He's patient, displays good vision, and finds the running lanes. Now, he effectively follows his blocks, has a burst through the hole, and consistently runs north and south. He keeps his feet moving and beats defenders into the open field, then runs to daylight. Plays much faster than his 40 time, does not go down without a fight, and picks up a huge chunks of yards. He runs with balance as well as body control, quickly footed, sets defenders up and makes them miss. Display suspect instincts. He easily is knocked off balance by the initial hit. Not a back who is going to move the pile, easily brought down by a single defender at times. But Jefferson was a dynamic back with an inconsistent game. He looked like a world beater on occasions, and then displayed a pedestrian skills in other instances. He possesses the size and skill to be a primary back in the NFL, though Jefferson must raise all levels of his game to consistently play at a high level. So guys, that is my latest mock draft. The first round trade scenario with the Washington football team could be a possibility that happens. Most of these draft picks that I picked here obviously was the best available. That's what I went with, and that's what I did in the simulator. So you can't help what happens in the simulator, but in the trade scenario, that could be a possibility. Anyways, Panther Nation, I hope you enjoyed it. Pantherologists, hope you enjoyed it. Pound that like button. Like I said, keep showing that support. Pound the subscribe button. Road to 1,000. Don't forget about the giveaway. Comment down below. Let me know what you think, who you like in the draft, who you don't like. If you don't like that we should trade and keep the number 8 pick and try to get our guy there, or possibly, get those extra picks and extra draft capital. And then click that push notification so you don't miss out on any more of the new raw content. And Panther Nation, Pantherologists, you know what to do. Keep pounding.